Welcome to this edition of Spotlight. We are at Prairie Point Elementary with Principal Dr. Danny Todtfeld. Dr. Todtfeld, many of our schools just have a lot of moving parts this year. Some kids are learning at school, some kids are learning at home, doing our online learning. And so Prairie Point kind of has a theme going to encompass all of that this year. Tell us what the theme is.
Right, so as we prepared for this school year, we knew that our school community has been separated for about 5.5 months. So our number one priority this year was making sure all the pieces of our community feel like they're really tight-knit and we're a close community again. So we focused on making sure that our staff feels close together and their relationships are strong. We focused on making sure students feel part of the community, whether they're in person or if they're online. And we've really tried to strengthen our relationship with our PTA to really make sure that every moving component of Prairie Point feels connected.
Well, let's hear from students and staff and hear how the pioneers are staying connected this year as we spotlight Prairie Point Elementary. This spotlight is sponsored by Parkville Pediatric Dentistry.
I like being at school because I can see my friends and my teachers.
Just because I'm at home doesn't mean I don't feel like I'm really in Prairie Point. I still get to see a lot of people that I knew last year.
Building relationships is huge for me as a teacher with my in-person students, as well as it is for any of the online teachers with their online students. I work really hard on knowing all about the kids, knowing about their parents, their siblings, their pets, their sports that they play outside. So I think that's a really huge part of it.
They help us learn math and social studies.
I thought of a whole bunch of different things that I could do to connect with my students, but it actually ended up being the easiest thing that I was able to do with my kids. And I can see firsthand into their home environments, and so that's made it really easy to connect. I know their pets, I know their siblings, I see their siblings, we talk to their siblings all the time. I mean, my little one who does the happy birthday song, we learned that he's really musically talented, and so it's been really easy to connect with them and to build that community. We do a lunch bunch on Wednesdays, and so I meet with the kids, and we have about 10, 12 kids in a lunch bunch, and we just talk about our day, talk about things that we like, and that helps build that community too.
I like being able to have lunch with my teacher and be with my cats at home.
At school here, of course, we have a strong first grade team. We plan together, we work together. If I teach a lesson, we talk about what went well with it, what didn't go well with it before the others teach it. I also think our administration is amazing. Anytime I need help with anything or have a question, they jump in, they drop exactly whatever they're doing at that point in time and come and help us.
A lot of it comes from the staff supporting one another. And I mean, Dr. Todtfeld and Mrs. McQuinn will come into our Zoom meetings and they will greet my kids in the morning just like how they would if they were in person. They still do morning announcements for Prairie Point. My kids still get mentioned in those things. And so it takes a lot of thought and effort to think, how would my in-person kids be treated? And can I do the same for my online kids?
She schedules these special meetings if we need them. And she helps us a lot with everything.
If I'm stuck on something, we can just set up a Zoom real quick at any time that we need, and she can talk me through it.
Also, we all have the matching We Are One shirts. So I think even for the kindergarten and first graders, even though they may not completely understand the whole concept, when they see everybody walk in the building or even see Zoom calls with the kids online, they see that everybody has the same shirt on to make them feel like they're still a part of our community.